Hi everyone, I want to show you my new V22 Osprey mechanical replica. I say mechanical because it doesn't really look like one. Just like the other rotorcraft I've been making recently, it uses rotors that can be, the pitch of which can be changed, variable pitch rotors I should call them, and arms on the side which allow it to transition from acting like a helicopter to acting like a plane. They're actually a bit hard to move because that's how they're meant to be designed. If I get out a remote control, I can show you. This is in helicopter mode. If I want to go forward, the arms will move forward. When I go backwards, they move backwards. To turn it left in a yaw motion, one goes right and one goes left, and vice versa. If I want to go up, I'll view from the side. The collective pitch of all the rotors is changed, that's going up. If I want to go down, the collective pitch is changed and decreased, going down. Then, the cooler part is transitioning to plane mode, which is when I press a button, transition to plane mode. It's very nice and smooth action, and the propellers and the rotors are now acting as propellers. If I want to change direction, I use conventional plane flight control surfaces like the elevator at the back. Elevate, pitch down, ailerons left, right. If I want to increase the speed of the plane, I just change the pitch of the rotors just like I did when I'm going up in helicopter mode. So this is regular, this is going faster, and this is going slower. If I put it back into helicopter mode before I put it down, I'll take it for a spin. The advantage of the Osprey, just like in real life, is that it can take off without a runway, which is very handy to have in GMOD, seeing as there isn't a lot of space. That's why I'm doing this map actually, because there's something to look at when you're flying and there's plenty of space. Okay. So to take off, I get a bit of forward speed going and then start the rotor pitch going up. Now that I'm going forward, I need to just clear these buildings. Probably shouldn't have chosen this map now that I've done it. Go forward a bit, clear the building, and I can transition to plane mode. Nice and smooth even when it's in flight. Once in plane mode, the far superior option to get around in, it can move very fast, bank nicely. Can actually climb completely vertically if I wanted to. Oh, I think that's the edge of the map there. Yes, it is. Oh well, just help me turn around. It's quite resistant to being knocked around this plane. That's why I like it. Now I'm just going in cruise speed. It's not too fast. I could slow it down to even less if I want to. That's pretty slow. And this is good for setting up landings. Let's see if I'm coming in too steep to this grassy area. Transition. Let's see if I can just land in this grass. Perfect. So that was a good landing. Maybe, well, as good enough as I can on this rocky terrain. I don't know why I did that. This doesn't use any applyForce or apply torque to stay in the air, or thrusters or anything like that. You can see by the weight of the aircraft that there's a whole lot of weight to it. In fact, it wouldn't work if there weren't weight, because fins need weight on them to actually work. So you got the whole thing weighs about 5 tons, a bit more actually with all the control surfaces, probably about 6 tons. 6, 7, 8, something like that. So it's a pretty weighty machine. That's why this fin is quite efficient. That's why, and because of that, that's why it takes so long to go to the ground. If I take off again from this area, got a nice more open space here, transition, see if I can get some speed up and then do maybe a loop-to-loop. Yep, perfect. Very tight turns I can do in this, banking turns anyway. Means I can weave in and out of the buildings nicely. Might see how I can come around for a landing. Okay, slow it up now. Turn. See if I can land on that helipad. Very close. Oh, I don't know why it has this ramp here. See if I can transition off the edge without having to get air. There we go, that does nicely. Go around. Anyway, that's my Osprey. I've got view control on the front, so I can change whether I'm looking backwards or forwards. It looks quite nice from the front. It's a very deceptive wall of the map there. There's the front again. Back. It's hard to control from the front, so I don't do it all that often. The transition from between modes, as you can see, is quite smooth. It's a bit of a pitch up that happens naturally because of the rotor blades now controlling the the vertical movement instead of the horizontal. That's what it looks like in helicopter mode. Forward. I can get up quite a bit of speed in helicopter mode even when I'm going forward, because the wing is still a wing and it keeps acting. Some good turns on this. Ooh, that was a good one. Do some cruising in helicopter mode. Once all the buildings are out of the way, it's nice and smooth. Do some turns. The ailerons kick in the helicopter mode to turn even if it doesn't affect it, just in case there's a bit of forward speed. Then the wing will start working and the ailerons will become effective again. One thing I would like to fix about this, and it's just really a limitation of the fin tool and GMOD, is how slow this takes to descend. I have the propellers actually pushing me down at the moment, and this wing efficiency is just maddening. Let's see if I can land on this building. Perfect. There we go. Well, that's my Osprey. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. Bye.